Welcome to my first MotoVlog. Name is Rhino, and this is my 2019 Road King Police. It is a police bike, as you can tell by the solo seat. However, I have added a few things, obviously. A passenger seat, passenger backrest, and luggage rack. But it is a police bike. There's no badging on it anywhere. It says HD and the barn shield are in minimal places. And, well, it's Sunday. It's a pretty day outside. Let's go to work. Yes, working on a Sunday. Oh. So, let's make sure everything's in our pockets so I don't fly out down the road. Yep, okay. And I'll see you when I get the heck out of my neighborhood. Corvette. Alright, so like I said, you can call me Rhino. The name of the YouTube page may be different than what you can call me, but we'll figure that all that back-end YouTube stuff out later. Alright. Now, I'm heading to work on a Sunday, and you're like, oh, blaspheme. Well, whatever. I gotta work on Sundays. That's just how it is. During the pandemic, our hours changed. So Tuesday, Wednesday, we're closed, but we're open every other day. Oh, not every other day, but we're open every day except for Tuesday, Wednesday. And I work for a Harley-Davidson dealership as their graphic designer, web media person. So, if you were to narrow down all the Florida dealerships and look at their staff page, you'll see my face staring back at you. Right now we're heading over some speed bumps, and they're newly painted fresh lines, which in dry weather they're just bumpy, but in wet weather I bet they're very slick. There may be lots of little cuts and edits here and there because I'm trying to, well, have a coherent sentence come out of my mouth while concentrating on riding. Whoa! Do not dodge a ketchup packet on a speed bump. I originally got this GoPro that you're viewing my world from as a way to cover my ass in case something were to happen. And now it's a MotoVlog and a cover my ass kind of camera. Jesus, the traffic is crazy and it's Sunday. Damn, there's a lot of traffic. Are like the mega churches just... We have like a couple mega churches around here. And one of them is right back that way. So I don't know if they're filling up and gonna spread around that corona or what. This thing ain't no joke. The way it actually functions is not like a cold or a flu. It attacks your red blood cells, for God's sake, and takes away their way to produce oxygen or hold oxygen. If I'm remembering the articles correctly and remembering the papers correctly, it attacks the red blood cells. And yeah, look at all these people at church. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it attacks the red blood cells, their ability to hold on to oxygen, and that's why your oxygen levels go so low and you're put on a ventilator. God, I'd be conscious enough to have a tube going down into my lungs? I don't think so. God damn, no thank you. Put me in a coma. I don't really wish the disease on anybody, but I mean, if you're stupid enough to not follow CDC or the WHO's guidelines, then you're being stupid, and what happens to you happens to you. And I'm sorry if it happens to you, but you weren't doing the right thing to begin with. Now, when the quarantine was in full swing here in Florida last month, they're in the end of May now, but at the end of, but in April, there was no one on the roads. Now everyone's on the roads and they forgot how to drive. Now I worked through the quarantine because I was considered an essential worker. Harley-Davidson dealership was considered essential, seeing as we service police bikes, and we are sometimes people's only form of transportation, so we were kept open. That's not the case for everywhere else. Jesus, someone's slamming on the brakes. Not paying attention. Get off your friggin' cell phone. I hate people on their cell phones. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. This traffic is bad, man. Bad. I may have to come back later. Maybe when I'm leaving work. Hopefully it'll be a little more clear. we hitting our brakes? This light's been green for a while now. Now that I'm turning right, everyone behind me can hit their brakes. Gotta be careful on this road because Florida Highway Patrol sits right on this road. Yep, there they are, Florida Highway Patrol. And if you can read that sign, you know what city I'm in. Bumpy road. I was gonna put it in neutral, but the lights are changing. Come on, dude, let's go. I did not use a turn signal there. Whoops, sorry. Alright, well, we are at work. Catch y'all later.
Six hours later.
Okay. Workday is done. For me, anyway. It is the last day of the month. So that means those people in important spots, which is everybody else, stays until the last customer has come and gone. Which could be until now or until midnight. And yes, you have to stay. I don't. I'm an hourly employee. If I were to stay, that'd be a lot of overtime that I'd be getting. So, alright, let's head home. Green light. Got everything taken care of for tomorrow. And then tomorrow we take photos of used bikes and I edit them and throw them up on our website so we have used bikes to show. Washboard, waffle board road coming up. There we go. So like I said earlier, I'm a graphic designer for the local Harley-Davidson dealership. I do a lot of stuff. The home office does a lot of stuff. We are a dealership owned by the owner who works at the dealership, but we're also in partnership with a larger company that has several dealerships under its banner. You know how dealerships do. So we have many sister stores around the country. And so I do graphic design work, and their graphic designers do design work. However, I have my own little niche in that. Damn, that's a lot of trash on the road. But I have my own little niche where I do bike photos, edit the photos, throw them up on our website. Let's take this 90-degree turn at a better angle, better speed. Alright. And I also do our event stuff. I do our web banners. I do all sorts of stuff around the dealership. Anything that has to do with marketing, graphic design, that's what I'm at. That's what I do. If motor clothes need signs, I make them signs. If we need some kind of special something or other that says, you know, use all of your discounts now, you won't get them later, kind of thing. Because we have people like, oh, I forgot to use my hog discount or my veteran discount, and they come back a day or 2 days later thinking they're gonna get the money back, and that's just not the case. We do it sometimes, but now we don't. All sales are final, especially right now during COVID. We don't want clothes back. We don't want anything back from motor clothes, because we don't want to risk infecting anyone or, you know, anything like that. So right now all sales are final in the motor clothes department. So if you get the wrong size boot, well, you're out of luck. We can warranty it for you and get you a new pair, but you know, if you order the wrong size or even pick the wrong size out from the wall, you know, kind of SOL. Sucks. I mean, that's the way we have to do it right now, but hopefully we'll get back to doing normal things. Yeehaw. But speaking of, always try your gear on before you buy it, especially helmets. Make sure the helmet fits right, doesn't get loose or what have you. Remember, helmets' lives are 3 to 5 years. So they can last you multiple riding seasons if you take care of them. Now the helmet I'm wearing, I don't take all that care of. It just needs new padding is what it needs, and it'll be fine. So, because right now it's a little loose, but when I bought it, it was tight. So my face has squished the pads down into non-existence. And $30 worth of pads to go inside the helmet is a lot cheaper than buying a whole new helmet. So that might be my next purchase in terms of something writing wise, just to make my helmet a little tighter, a little more airtight. Because right now, you may not hear it, but I hear the wind like crazy, because this is a modular helmet. That was roadkill. And so the wind whips past and it's loud. It's an LS2, it's the LS2 strobe. It's my first helmet. It's an old helmet now. I probably should replace it. However, I'm going to be replacing just the pads. And because there's no helmet right now that in my wheelhouse right now, and I'm in terms of safety and budget. I prefer ECE ratings over DOT. That's just a personal preference, even though I have a helmet at home, a 3/4 helmet that's DOT only. But that is a solid shell. It's not going anywhere. It doesn't have any moving parts. No venting, no nothing like that. Let's scoot over here so we don't get squished. More Sunday traffic. Where are all these people coming from? It's Sunday. Stay inside. Relax. Jeez. Everyone wants to get out and about because they've been cooped up for a month, 2 months. I get it, but it's, in many cases, it's not worth it. It's not worth the risk. Speed bumps again. Alright, the curviest road in all of Florida coming right up. That's a joke, obviously. But we have some curvy roads, but this is as curvilicious as you can get around here. Unless you really want to travel some miles out the way. Way out of town. I'm talking like over an hour out of town. Oh God, it's hot. And I'm wearing black, but I'm wearing black mesh, but still, that ain't I need white mesh. I need something cooler than this, because this just soaks up that heat. Home, so I'll cut cut out and come back when I'm dealt with the traffic. Alright, dodging potholes on the way to the house. This is a state road they need to fix. My road's a private road. But I freaked him out. Alright, home sweet home. Let's get on inside. Catch y'all later.